The rabbit is fourth of the 12 animals in the Chinese Zodiac. If you are born on these years, then you are considered to be born under the Chinese Zodiac sign of the rabbit. Personality traits. People born in the year of the rabbit are said to be gentle, intelligent, and calm. They are also thought to be well-mannered, kind, and patient, which makes them well-suited to careers in teaching, counseling, and social work. Chinese astrology predicts that people born under the sign of the rabbit will generally be gentle, elegant, alert, quick, skillful, patient, quiet, kind, and very responsible, occasionally reluctant to reveal their thoughts to others and prone to escape reality, but always faithful to those around them. Male rabbits are known for their constant politeness and gentle smiles that give off the impression that they are trustworthy and sincere. When faced with challenging obstacles, they never give up and instead are relentless in their search for solutions. Female rabbits are personified as having a pure heart in addition to a lovely and demure appearance. A welcome change. Overall, the year of the rabbit is thought to be a time of peace, prosperity, and good fortune, a welcome change from the fierceness, dynamism, and power of the previous tiger year before. The gentle approach of the water rabbit will calm the ups and downs of the year of the tiger last year. And even when difficulties arise, we will be helped by the rabbit's quiet but gentle will to hop beyond our problems. Indeed, the Chinese Zodiac states that the animal moves gradually toward its goals, regardless of any negativity or challenges faced, and that the kind, even soft, demeanor of the rabbit conceals a calm confidence and strength. The water and complementary yin nature of this year also emphasizes this aspect of the rabbit. Yin is sensitive, accepting, and intuitive. You may not be aware of how one moment relates to another during the year of the rabbit, but you are conscious of your priorities and are able to hop away from sidetrackers in order to remain focused on your objectives. White Jade Rabbit Myth. One of the most popular zodiac signs in Chinese astrology is the rabbit, since it is intimately tied to the goddess of the moon, Chang'e, and it is often depicted in Chinese artwork and literature. One of the most famous myths is the story of the white jade rabbit. According to legend, the white jade rabbit is a celestial creature that lives on the moon, where it spends its days pounding the elixir of life. The jade rabbit is said to be the loyal companion of the moon goddess Chang'e, who is revered as a symbol of beauty, unconditional love, and sacrifice in Chinese mythology. It is said that if you look closely at the moon, you will see the silhouette of a rabbit. This story is seen as a continuation of Chang'e's ascent to the moon. It depicts the story of three sages who disguise themselves as vulnerable and frail old men. Going onward on their journey, they come across the paths of a fox, a monkey, and a rabbit. They begged for food, and looked to be hungry and impoverished. The monkey offered him fruits from the trees, and the fox brought him fish from a nearby creek. The rabbit, however, had nothing to give the men. It dove into a nearby fire the men had built, sacrificing its own flesh. The sages were so moved by the rabbit's selflessness, they spared the rabbit, and as an example of its charity, they sent it to reside in the Moon Palace with Chang'e, where it later took the name Jade Rabbit. Chang'e immediately took a liking to the Jade Rabbit and kept it as her companion. As time passed, Chang'e and Jade Rabbit developed a close and inseparable friendship bond, and there on the moon the rabbit continued to live. There are many other myths and legends associated with the year of the rabbit, each with its own unique characteristics and themes. These myths often focus on the rabbit's intelligence, kindness, and ability to bring good luck and prosperity to those around it. The Great Race. Another myth associated with the year of the rabbit is the story of how it won its place in the Great Chinese Zodiac race. The folklore of the Great Race involves the animals competing to become the 12 animals of the Chinese Zodiac. The rabbit was the fourth animal to cross the finish line, and it did so by using its own might and some luck. In this myth, the rabbit is depicted as a gentle but alert creature, while the fox is depicted as cunning and devious. The rabbit and the fox are both regarded as intelligent and resourceful animals. The proverb, "When the rabbit dies, the fox grieves," refers to the relationship between rivals, but whose paths intersect to form the stories we know of today. according to legend, the rabbit once had a lengthy, fluffy tail. He enjoyed curling his tail around himself and sleeping soundly in his garden home burrow every day. In the morning, it would poke its little head out when it was hungry and nibble the grass near the opening to his burrow. However, it didn't take the rabbit long to consume all of the grass, leaving a bare pit in its place. This would cause trouble for the rabbit. One day, because of the burrow's lack of grass to provide adequate cover, a big fox spots and discovers the rabbit's home. There it was, calmly waiting to ambush the rabbit by hiding between the trees not far from the burrow's entrance. As soon as dawn came, the rabbit awoke. Famished, he continued to eat the grass next to his burrow as usual, unknowing that there was a fox nearby. The fox pounces up to the rabbit, catching it by surprise. It chewed through its long, fluffy white tail and gnawed away. The rabbit was absolutely terrified, and responded by kicking his hind legs non-stop. As the fox got closer to the rabbit kicked the fox in the face. The fox responded by completely biting off the rabbit's tail with its razor-sharp teeth. It was getting very dangerous for the rabbit. The rabbit started to run with all its might, and ran. Meanwhile, the fox began to pursue the rabbit. At this precise moment, a mighty dragon was flying past in the skies, making its way to the finish line of the great race conducted by the Jade Emperor. The dragon was a more compassionate beast than folklore paints it to be, as it was just extinguishing a fire in a nearby neighboring village, and to save the lives of the village folk, it diverted from the race briefly, and was now back on course. It noticed the rabbit struggling to escape, and diverted its path to move in between the rabbit and the fox. The rabbit took this opportunity to leap past the dragon. This too halted the fox in its tracks, and it lost the rabbit temporarily. Because the rabbit was running for its life, its instincts told it to not look back and keep going. It was using all of his remaining vigor to flee, with all its might. The mighty dragon used its breath to puff a gust of wind to securely blow the rabbit safely away from the fox. And away it went, with the dragon close behind. Guiding the rabbit, it directed it toward the great river. The rabbit hopped across the stones with ease, never missing a step into the rapid waters below. Eventually, the rabbit grew tired and slowed down, catching its breath. The fox was nowhere nearby, but it also quickly realized that when it leaped past the dragon with its help, it turned out that it had unintentionally crossed the finish line of the great Zodiac sign race. When it looked around, it saw a rat on an ox's head, and a tiger behind the ox. Right behind it was the mighty dragon that had assisted the rabbit in escaping the fox's threat. The dragon had protected the rabbit. And as a result, the rabbit came before the dragon, right after the rat, ox and tiger, in fourth place in the race. That is also why there are no foxes in the Chinese Zodiac. The dragon did not mind following the rabbit and was content to finish behind it. The rabbit has to learn who comes to its aid, as they are protected by mighty dragons. Water rabbit. Water in Chinese Zodiac represents longevity and tranquility. It is said that those who are born in the water rabbit year will be fortunate and calm all of their life, and are deeply blessed. It is also a year of new beginnings. This year is a great time to focus on your peace, inner world, and build better caring relationships, while also making time for yourself. The water rabbit year encourages us to be true to ourselves and to take care of our physical and mental health. It is a year to focus on self-care and to nurture relationships with family and friends. It is also a great time to focus on our spiritual growth. It is a great year for reflection, growth, and self-discovery. Best careers. It is believed in Chinese Zodiac that those born under the sign of the rabbit are intelligent, articulate, and well-mannered. These traits can be beneficial in a number of careers, including education. Rabbit people are often patient and have a natural ability to communicate, making them well-suited for careers in education as teachers or mentors. Writing. The intelligence and articulate nature of rabbits make them good writers, such as journalists, novelists, or copywriters. Marketing. Rabbit people are often good at persuasion and have a strong attention to detail, making them well-suited for careers in marketing or advertising. Social work. Rabbit people are often well-liked and have the ability to persuade, making them good candidates for counseling, and influencing individuals, communities, and families' lives for the better. Business. The intelligence and ability to communicate well with customers make them well suited to dealing with customer service and even starting their own business. Compatibility. In the Chinese Zodiac, it is believed that rabbits are most compatible with those born under the signs of the sheep, dog, and pig. These farm animal signs are believed to be compatible with rabbits because they share similar values and ways of looking at the world. Rabbits are also believed to be compatible with each other, as they are both gentle, sensitive, and intuitive. Lucky things for rabbits. Lucky numbers: 3, 4, 6, and numbers containing them, like 34 and 36. Lucky colors: red, blue, pink, and purple. Lucky flowers: snapdragon, plantain lily, nerve plant. Lucky directions: east, southeast, south. If you want to learn more about the Chinese Zodiac, watch this next video here.